After 75 years, the Wanamaker Trophy is still prized as one of the golf world's greatest treasures. The legends like Hagen, Zarazin, Hogan, Nelson, Player, Nicklaus, and Trevino have all wrapped their arms around its shiny exterior.
It takes something special to win a major championship. You have to sometimes go deep down inside yourself and even surprise yourself.
Over the course of the last 7 decades, the PGA Championship has developed into one of the premier sporting events in the world.
I think a major title like the PGA, the Open, the Masters, the British, I think they mean a lot more to a player than he realizes at the time, because from then on ad infinitum, you're a former PGA or Open champion.
Bellerive has been working very hard for the last 5 years getting ready for the 74th PGA. Under the leadership of Dick Shoemaker, this premier club has assembled over 2,000 volunteers to help stage this first-class major championship.
151 golfers teamed up at this PGA Championship, but it took almost 3,000 volunteers to help make it a success.
We've been so lucky, though, because when we made the appeal for volunteers, we've ended up with 2,300 adult volunteers and 600 teenagers. The response was overwhelming. You have to understand, too, that each volunteer is paid $100, but we had to turn away about 2,000 people. The PGA of America could not believe the response. It's never happened like this before, and I think we should have known that this was an indication of how eager St. Louis was to have an event like this.
It's really been a great opportunity. You know, they asked for volunteers, and I'm with Norwood Hills Country Club, and we got selected for the 17th hole, and it's a real opportunity, you know, to help out on a great event.
The volunteers do a wide variety of tasks all over the course, men, women, teenagers, and senior citizens working together to get the job done.
We just had to crank up and have everybody here at 5 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday, and we have been since, and we'll continue to be there, so that we can have marshals in place, everybody in place to open the gates and allow the people in.
Your son Steve, a fine player, has been caddying for you. Becky's working on the scoreboards, and your wife's been gallerying.
Well, she has. She helped with the ladies' luncheon, so I think the Irwins have been kind of an integral part of this PGA Championship.
Only by thinking if you're going to buy the biggest headed driver you can find, tee it up and kill it. So have a nice day.
Yeah, it's great to be here. I tell you, I haven't seen the enthusiasm of spectators like this for many, many years. You can throw in the Masters, where we have a lot of people on Monday and Tuesday. British Open, we have a lot of people Monday and Tuesday, but I tell you, this has been phenomenal, and I think it's just great that the people of St. Louis have come out and supported us the way they have.
You like the Zoysia? You can spin it.
Oh,
you can spin it anywhere.
Yeah, Zoysia are wonderful. I mean, it's, you know, they need to get the greens firm because of the Zoysia fairways. I mean, one complements the other. But if you miss the fairway and on firm greens, you're going to have a heck of a hard time trying to keep it on, because Trent Jones has designed a lot of the greens where they're very wide but very narrow, Jay, and they kind of like slope from back to front, so anything long on these greens is going to be impossible to get it up and down.
I think it's going to be a great hitting surface for the championship. I really do. I think Zoysia grass, and I've said it all along, I think it's probably the most forgiving turf you could ever hit a shot off of.
For nostalgia fans, Tuesday was the day. For only the third time in 31 years, Arnold Palmer and the Bear, Jack Nicklaus, were paired together in a practice round. It was hard to tell who was having more fun, the fans or the players.
Well, we had a good day. This is the kind of a day that you go out to kind of learn something about the golf course and enjoy it.
Well, we had a good time, and we didn't, neither one of us played well. He played a heck of a lot better than I did, but we took on the young kids, and the young kids dusted us pretty badly.
From the players to the volunteers, Bellerive is set to put on a first-class show.
Coming into this, the 74th PGA Championship, most of the headlines have been devoted to the every move of last year's Cinderella story in golf, John Daly. However, Daly has not won since Crooked Stick and is once again considered a long shot for this, the fourth and final major of 1992. The favorite is Nick Faldo of England. Just last month at Muirfield, he won his third British Open Championship.
If you're hitting the fairways, it's not that bad. If you're missing the fairways, pack your bags.
And from Centralia, Illinois, Tom Wargo.
I've enjoyed it, folks. Thank you very much.
When I get done, I'm in the scoring trailer, the two officials, and they just said, Gary, you just should have been sitting here with us as the players came in today. So had one complaint about the golf course today, and that's just, I guess, phenomenal. And somebody said the bunkers weren't just right, and the other two players sitting with him said, what are you talking about? The bunkers are perfect.
That's great. Shooting 4 under par out here and being on top of the leaderboard, and a golf course of this caliber, it's a tough golf course, and it definitely boosts my confidence up.
St. Louis has been wonderful. They've embraced this tournament corporately, and all the spectators, they've clamored for the tickets. This is the first sellout in the history of the PGA. We're anticipating anywhere from 35 to 40,000 a day. We have more corporate tents. We have the gateway tables. It's just a bigger event.
Autograph seeking is okay, but the suggestion is get the players when they come off 18. Don't bother the players while they're on the course.
Key thing is patience. After I made those 2 bogeys, it's kind of brought me back to when I was just starting to learn how to play the game. My brother Bobby just said you got to be patient in this game. Just don't ever get pissed off and mad. Don't throw your clubs and all this kind of stuff.
Welcome to the Southwestern Bell Mobile System Star PGA Information Line. For traffic, press 1. For news, press 2. For the upcoming PGA schedule, press 3. For best viewing information and the special PGA weather outlook, please press 4.
The second round of the PGA Championship has been completed. Gene Sowers leads by 2 strokes. He shot a 2 under 69 today. He is 6 under for the tournament. Nick Soller shot a 70 today, missing a couple of short putts on the final 2 holes. Jim Gallagher Jr. tied the course record at 66, and Jack Nicklaus and Arnold Palmer missed the cut.
Well, they've been going like that all day and all day yesterday, and I guess maybe that's why I'm still playing. The enthusiasm that they show me and the encouragement, even though I played horribly, today was maybe the final sentimental journey, however, in the PGA.
And the leader going into round 3, Gene Sowers. He's been on tour since '84. He's won 2 tournaments. This year, he's won better than $300,000. He had a 2-shot lead going into round 3.
Every now and then you just kind of get in a zone out there where nothing can seem to go wrong. All the putts that you need to make for pars go in. The hole looks like as big as a wash tub.
When it got to the ridge, 40 feet from the hole, I said to Squeak, I said, that's going to be close. Because I could see that I judged the pace well, and it just kept rolling and rolling. I mean, when it disappeared, I got a fright.
Step right on down, please. Both sides, thank you very much. Have a great day. Thanks for coming.
Today in the gateway to the west at Bellerive Country Club, another man will become a champion.
But we go back to the fun-filled 6th hole.
Not for Gene Sowers, I don't think, Ben. He needs this to avoid a full system lockup, or he's going to lose 3 shots. This is for a bogey. Oh, and he whiffed it. I think the major championship syndrome has gotten Gino here early.
And the noise you hear is the exhortation of the crowd for the guys to throw the ball in the pond. We've had about 20 thrown in so far.
Bump and run pitch here now.
Sit down.
Slow down. Slow down. That is really his first really big mistake.
He needs one to flop in here pretty soon. He might have a shot at it. As I was saying, he might have a shot at it. John Cook now 1 shot back of his playing partner, Nick Price. Goodness, 2 twos on this hole.
Look to go straight. And it has. Straight into the bunker. Oh, that is a huge putt. And he'll have at least a 2-stroke cushion going to the final hole of the 74th PGA Championship. Got it back. Flopped up high. And Jeff Maggott goes to a watery grave.
Well, right here now, he wants to put it in the fairway. That's number 1 priority right here. He knows he has to make 3 if he wants a chance to go another hole.
Got it fat, Ken.
Man, he airmailed it into the gallery and way left.
Holy smoke. Tremendous galleries all week long, acknowledging Nick Price. Oh. He put a bladed wedge on it. Same as a putt. Same as a putt.
Just touched it.
Wonderful. Wonderful touch. Nick Price has the 74th PGA Championship in his hands. I think that's the only caddy to win back-to-back PGAs with different players. I don't know if they keep stats on that, but they should. We had John Daly last year, who Nick Price gave his spot to, and comes back and wins the PGA.
It's been a great week, and you know, what more can I say? It's just been, it's wonderful to have won on such a great golf course as this one.
I'm totally ecstatic, lost for words. You want to say this win was a little extra special, winning with Nick, the nicest man I've ever worked for.
I think the biggest thing about this week was you could sense that the fans, the golf fans in St. Louis have been starved of golf, and it was so exciting to come out here because, you know, people were just loving every minute of it.
And I think in addition to the fact that Nick Price won and St. Louis and the area furnished us such great hospitality, never did we have anything unpleasant.
To my knowledge, this is the most successful I've ever seen. The weather was perfect. There was no traffic problems, no parking problems. It was absolutely wonderful.
And congratulations to all the volunteers who did such a great job this week.
There were 10 big factors, such as the weather, the golf course, the player reaction, the media support. We're 10 for 10. Everything went perfectly.